This morning is not just another day. This morning is Justice Day for Baby Emmanuel. At exactly 8:30 a.m. in Riverside, Jake Haro will step into court, a man who has hidden behind lies, escaped justice before, and now dares to plead for mercy. But let us remember this: Emmanuel had no mercy. Emmanuel had no chance to laugh, to grow, to live. Why should the man who stole his life be spared the judgment he earned? I will be inside that courtroom this morning, watching every moment, listening to every word, and bringing the truth back to you. But this is bigger than me. This is bigger than one man. This is about all of us standing together so that Emmanuel's name is not erased, so that justice is not delayed another day. Think carefully about this. How many times has Jake Haro escaped? Years ago, he abused a child. The signs were there, the cries were loud, but somehow he walked away free. He carried on with his life as if nothing happened. He has hidden behind weapons, behind lies, behind manipulation. Each time, justice slipped from Emmanuel's grasp. Each time, the system failed. And maybe Jake Haro thinks that this morning will be no different, that he will plead, that he will twist, that he will walk out untouched again. But hear me clearly. This morning is different. This morning, the evidence is heavy, the charges are clear, and the world is watching. This is not a private trial behind closed doors. This is a fight that has captured hearts around the world. And as I sit in that courtroom this morning, I will not just be there for myself. I will be there carrying your voices, your outrage, your cry for justice. But I cannot carry this burden alone. Justice is not only the responsibility of the judge, it is the responsibility of us all. You watching me right now, you are part of this. Emmanuel cannot stand in that court, but your words, your shares, your voices can stand in his place. So I ask you, no, I urge you, comment below and let the world know where you are watching from. Nigeria, the United States, the UK, Canada, South Africa, wherever you are, let your location shine like a beacon of solidarity. Because when the judge looks at Jake Haro today, let him know the world is watching. Let him know the world is waiting. Let him know that Emmanuel's name echoes across continents. And do not stop there. Subscribe right now. Share this message with others. Raise awareness, because silence is the shield that once allowed Jake Haro to escape. But today, silence will not win, not anymore. Let us not forget the story that brought us here. Emmanuel's disappearance was not sudden. It was staged, manipulated, wrapped in lies. Placards were already printed in July calling him 7 months old, yet he was declared missing in August. The timeline never matched. The story never held. And behind that smoke and confusion stood Jake Haro, a man of violence, a man who held illegal weapons, a man whose cruelty ran deep, unchecked, and unpunished. He was given chances before. He was allowed to slip away before, but this morning, he cannot run. The walls are closing in, and justice is waiting inside that courtroom. This morning, the gavel will fall. But the gavel must not be the only sound. Your voices must rise with it, because Emmanuel's justice will not only be written in court documents, it will be carried in our hearts, our words, our actions. So I ask you again, where are you watching from right now? Type your country, your city in the comments. Let Riverside feel the weight of a world united. Because as Jake Haro pleads for mercy, our response must be clear. Emmanuel had no mercy. Emmanuel had no chance. Emmanuel had no voice. And when I walk into that courtroom at 8:30 a.m., I will not be walking alone. I will be carrying Emmanuel's memory and your voices with me. So do not scroll away. Do not stay silent. Subscribe right now. Share this message and leave your voice in the comments, because every voice matters. Every share spreads truth, Every word of justice pushes back against the darkness that tried to erase Emmanuel. This morning, we prove to the world that Emmanuel lives on through us. Emmanuel will not be forgotten. Emmanuel will not be erased. The time of mercy has ended. The time of justice is this morning.